problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, I pissed so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't panic surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Yeah. 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 Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packing over views. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Hey. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the errands need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
Hey.
number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers. Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Be on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers. Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers.
Coach, some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Arizona Cardinals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down now, McFarland. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Check out. 40, easy, alert. Shoot, watch the shoot. Hey, switch gears.
Now on 2nd and 16. Luck That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines.
Come on, man.
And they're going to get this
I don't know
beyond
why
the 40
fucking
before he's
pushed me in
taken
my
down.
fucking...
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 45 on second down, Luck escaping the pressure right. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play.
It's 94 speed. Why are you sprinting?
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, Hines.
Ridiculous, bro.
On the last two plays, they've moved it a combined 33 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Second and goal from inside the 5. They run with Hines. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14. So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Murray has the first down and more. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 13.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And an alley to run. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll try the left side. McFarland. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll try the left side. McFarland, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Darbo. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Come on, guys.
Measure of
What the
revenge
fuck?
there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. He's fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go,
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger. Now a hit and Locke lost the football. It's out. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on third down.
Check. Crunch.
Rock. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Hines. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Check out. 40. 12. Hey, what's the ball? Mike Smith.
On 2nd and 15 now. Luck. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You must be dreaming. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. Come on, baby.
Now Love. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics. Doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They go play action here on first down.
Why, though?
Into a double team, and
Why'd you stop running, Andy?
Picked off at the 49.
Why'd you stop running, bro?
Take over at their
I
own
threw it so you,
48-yard
because
line.
I really felt like you were going to keep running. And that way you put it in front of me.
Last week, 3
no.
interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Here's Hines. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Move. 11. 50's the mic. And let's get some.
Play action. It's locked. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Shit. 11Z. 80 weapon.
Throwing on third down. Love. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores.
What kind of fucking weak-ass spin is that?
For a Colts touchdown.
You spun right into my fucking linebacker and you don't do nothing, bro.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to draw
A bullshit-ass out interception because my wide receiver stopped, which he shouldn't have. I don't know why he did.
Keep to your assignments.
Bullshit-ass fucking spin into my linebacker. He doesn't tackle
Good
him.
blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Oh, this game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox.
All these
That is one
motherfuckers
he will remember.
keep giving the, like, the best
85 of his
dudes in the
great
league
career,
fucking
moving him past Hall
the
of
best
Famer
X
Howie
factors.
Long on the
I don't
all-time
understand that
list.
shit.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now.
Hey, give the
as
Colts
he's on to
with
punt
the
for the
Colts.
first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once
This
in
is
the
in
victory
Super Bowl.
last week
Need
as
to
he
help him
sends
out.
this one away. This is taken at the 15. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Fishbone, travel. Come on. Gone right. Hey, Delta.
Throwing his line. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from up in Seattle. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke.
Wow, bro! This game is so trash. Every fucking time I play someone, bro.
Works it past the 50. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their
Every time I fucking play someone decent, bro, bullshit like that happens. And then that's how they come back in these games.
Luck now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Hey, exit. Mike 51.
Out of the gun, Luck. Looking deep downfield. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Jonathan Abram picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at his own 10. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, it's Luck. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah,
get out of my way. God damn it, man.
They feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go
That's a fucking house call.
Why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Decent fucking users. This shit always fucking happens.
Now we take it in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Luck. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it.
Supposed to not be able to fucking. If someone's being used, they're not supposed to be able to do that.
People out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown.
Of course, you can't fucking tackle him.
James Conner, his 2nd touchdown
You get all
of
these
the
dudes
season,
somehow that you can
as
pay
his
them
guys have cut the lead down to 2.
It was up 21-3, bro.
They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired, too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long.
Slam, slam, slam.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone.
21-21.
And those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively.
If you run the same play again, bro.
Going your way. You've probably
I know what you just ran.
Maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
What do you know? Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox
Can't block
there
him.
to get him, and
He's
on the
unblockable.
season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Watch tight, tight.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Jeffrey Okuda can catch up to a 95-speed running back, bro.
4th and long.
Bullshit.
Playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over.
Dude, I'm really about to
with a
quit
new set
playing
of downs.
fucking Madden, man.
The Colts come to the line
Shit
ready
is
to
so
start their
fucking
next
aggravating.
drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Hines. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. You don't see that a ton, do you? The quarterback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well
Throw to the fucking ball. I can't even run fast with my fucking linebackers, man.
3rd with a gain of 22.
Frederick right there is 90 speed, bro, and I can't fucking keep up with him.
Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner. Toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Coming to you, coming to you. 50.
Back to throw, Love. And he's going to find his man
Wow,
out
bro.
of the backfield. That's complete.
Nobody can keep up with these dudes.
Off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
How the fuck he got out there so fast? I don't understand, man.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
He
And the
hiked me
Colts
to it,
have
bro, and then
taken
butt
the
naked
lead.
15 yards downfield.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
It's so fucking aggravating, man. problem is like
Arizona's
it's not
offense
even
at the line,
that
ready to
fucking
get their
good, man.
drive
And I'm
started.
just...
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Oh, but this spins will work on everybody on my team in one spin, but no, not me.
You feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on.
How many times are you going to run that same play back to back, man?
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ready up.
On play action, it's Murray. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Tight end's right. Hey. 4 down.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Here's Murray from midfield.
Run, bro! Why are you backing up in the fucking pocket?
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Check. Back.
Now a give, right side. McFarland, and he's
These guys can hit
right
these
at
fucking
the
holes,
40.
but mine can't do a fucking thing, bro. I'm so over
like
this
to blitz
fucking...
even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking
I don't
assignments.
even want to be doing this play
linemen
again.
to get up to the second level.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile.
4 down.
Here's Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be
What a fucking throw.
Well, they weren't scared.
And everyone's fucking...
4th down.
He does the same fucking plays.
Coming up. You're out
The
of
same
field
3
goal
plays,
range.
all defense,
I don't
bro.
know that you can go for this.
If you don't change it up, bro.
That you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's
Period.
go
I'm not
for
just
this.
talking
We
about
got
my
the
game.
perfect
I'm
play
gonna
drawn
be
up.
watching,
Let's
bro.
do it. But I
This is the
wouldn't
reason
go
why
for
we
it
got
either.
you
I
out of
agree
here
with you
first.
totally. You're only down 1 score.
You brought you back,
let
giving
your
you the
defense
second
pick
chance,
you
bro.
up.
You like it, bro.
So
You
they're
a hell of a
forced to
user, bro.
punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone.
Here he goes.
For a
Him
touchback.
scoring again because, you know, Madden's Madden. He just lets him do whatever.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I can't do nothing about it, dude.
Hines with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
I hit the right hole. My guys aren't fast enough. If Naheem Hines is like 95 speed, I'm a call bullshit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the
Look
situation.
how fucking Fletcher Cox can keep up with the 91 dude. 91 speed dude, bro.
That's how they have to treat
Fletcher
this
Cox.
They need points.
big time.
That don't scream bullshit. I don't know what does. Though.
On second down, McFarland. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long.
Not what I wanted.
This is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Rolling to, and he's going to have to eat this.
They're fucking destroying my offensive line, bro.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I can't fucking stop it, man.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So
And here he comes with that fucking same blitz he's been doing 5 times a fucking row, bro.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Oh, look, he didn't throw that time.
Cox. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Mexico! 5, 6, 5! Mexico, Mexico! Check 31, check 31! Topper!
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Funny how I juke into dudes and he
Space
jukes
there,
back behind
takes it
him.
inside the 5 to the 3. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is,
Even
the key
with my
here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but
he can do everything.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge
Everything
meetings.
works for his ass.
The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Check 3, check 3, check 3!
On 3rd down, Hines. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over.
I can't fucking cut a field, but him guys can every time.
Offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Luck. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
There's no way, bro! How does my wide receiver not go up for it, bro? At all. At all!
Close to the 40-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm coming after you. Check.
They run again with Hines. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Luck now to throw. Trying to improvise. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but You know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
On first down, McFarland. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts 39-yard line.
Now Murray. Now a desperation
Oh, what do you know?
deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Everything's got to go his fucking way, bro. Like, you can't, I can't have it either or, bro. Same fucking play 2 times in a row. Congratulations, man. You're so fucking good at the game.
To the 32 here on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position with 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Luck gonna throw it. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darren Reed picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
32.